Well, it's a nice day out today. It rained last night, and so all the green grass is a little greener. All the grass is a little greener. Today is the start of the chicken coop build. So we were originally going to build our own chicken coop, but then we finally decided that we would just repurpose one of the stalls in the barn to be a chicken coop for us. So we have a few things planned to make it a chicken coop, and it's going to end up being a lot easier than it would be to build our own chicken coop. But we're going for cheap and ease of building and ease of use. Alright, so this stall here we're going to make into the chicken coop. So it's kind of divided into two sections, and then there's a door going to the outside. We have 5 chicks now, but we're going to be getting 5 more chickens from some friends who are already laying. So these two sections are going to be divided between the chicks and the older hens. And so these wooden boxes right there we're going to put up on the wall, and those are going to be our nesting boxes. We are going to hang some chicken wire here because right there, the next 2 stalls over, are where goats will likely be in the near future. We need to fortify this stall so that no raccoons or weasels or anything else can get in. So that little gap there is going to need to be addressed. We're going to put chicken wire up on that wall here so that nothing can get across. And we're going to be building some perches right there for the chickens to roost on. So probably the most difficult part of this build so far has been finding my tools. Since the move, everything is moved around, and I haven't yet found my electric stapler, so I'm doing the manual stapler. And luckily I found my circular saw, and I still haven't found my tin snips, so cutting the wire on the chicken wire, I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to do that yet, but we'll figure it out as we go along. So what we're first going to do is going to put some chicken wire up here. It's 5 feet tall and 14 feet across, so I ended up having to get 2 rolls of 3 by 25 foot chicken wire. So here we go. Alright, so my thought is that I'll staple it to the top, and then I will zip tie the 2 pieces together, the top and the bottom together, and then I'll staple it to the bottom, and then there's a little hole that we have to staple here too. So that's the plan. We'll see how it goes. It is wired together in a roll, so I have to figure out how to unwind it. Well, what the heck? I guess I'll need to cut it. Okay, I'm getting somewhere. I found out that there is a wire that you push through, and then it unwraps. And look at this. Chicken wire. Yes! So now, I'm going to put on my gloves, and we're going to try and staple it up. When you're like me, and you don't know what you're doing on these things, you can still do it. It just takes longer. First staple. Crooked and not in all the way, but I'll remedy that. 4 staples the charm. That didn't work. getting there. Well, we're right into the first problem. Apparently, this siding is cement board, or concrete board, I can't remember what it's called. But yeah, it doesn't take staples at all. So I'm gonna have to find a board and attach it to the top and bottom there, and then staple the chicken wire to that. But the first strand is up. I haven't cut off the end yet, but I'll do that a little later. It went pretty well. There, take a look at that. Well, I didn't have any 2x4s, but I had a piece of plywood laying around, so that'll do the trick. Just screwed it up there, and now to staple it all together and cut that end off, and then I'll start on the next row. Well, so far so good. As you can see, we have chicken wire. And I have a feeling that someone is coming to check on me. I heard a door slam, so we'll see. How's it going? You want to come see?
How's it going for you?
It's going well. I just finished the chicken wire. All right, the top is now done. I was gonna use zip ties to tie them together, but it came with 25 feet of wire, so I used that instead. Also, we have done the bottom to get rid of that big hole, and I moved some stuff around so that can latch open instead of being screwed open. So I don't think there's any way of something getting in here. Oh yeah, that's right. We have to do that part right there. The boys have brought the chickens in, so now they are practicing their perching, and we've done some experimenting on what size they like, and it looks like they like the 1x2 flat. So you can't tell from here, but yesterday Betty and Reese painted the doors, and it makes it look really nice. Before, they look like the inside, and it looked like a less nice door. Next, we're going to move on to the perches and the nesting boxes. Things are progressing. Now we have new workers.
If you see any wasp nests, my dear, in the barn, let's dispatch of them before the wasps become active.
Sure. Betty's painting the doors and the door frames. Like I said last time, the fence is done. The chickens are having a good time trying to perch. They're being interfered with a little bit, but we have a couple perches up and then one perch on that side, and there are our nesting boxes. These are 3 peach crates, and we will be using these for the nesting boxes. We're going to be mounting up a little bit and then having a roof on top that'll overhang and keep them from perching on top of the nesting boxes. There's another perch here, and once that's done, it will be livable for the chickens, and then if we have time, we might cut a window into that door there. What do you guys think?
So, we're building stuff for the chicken because we have 5 chickens and they need coops and stuff. Dad's grilling, Grandpa's sawing, Dad. Good. Let's make it fit. There. chickens are gonna love it. Grandpa, of course, can't be loud, can't be quiet.
That's perfect. I think that'll be enough to keep them from nesting right on top of the boxes. I mean, from roosting right on top of the boxes.
Yes.
Yep. And they're perfectly straight.
Oh, they're so cute. Look at them up on the top. They love it. This is what they've been missing out on all their life in their brooder.
They're all going to sleep.
They want to stay in here, I think.
Yeah, and whenever they want, they can go outside and play.
I think that's really nice. One, two, three. Yeah. It'll be fun for the kids to come gather eggs too.
Is it pretty sturdy?
Mom, when will we get the gold scars?
Gold stars?
Wild horses?
Well,
We want some braces.
yeah, I think so. Kids will be kids.
Well, the day has ended and we are finished. Yeah, let's take a look. Okay, so as we enter, we see the nesting boxes there with the roof that my dad built and a perch along this side. We see the netting to cover up all the little holes that critters can get into, even way up there. And yeah, so the netting went on really well. The nesting boxes, yeah, everything went really well. We didn't run into any major hiccups. We have the heat lamps going and the chickens are all very happy. So we have a couple perches over on this side. And a hanging feeder and waterer. And yeah, lots of netting. Betty and the boys painted the doors, and we actually put a little piece down there to keep the critters out. So that's it, the finished chicken coop. Oh, one more thing is to put a top half on this door. So now we have both a top and a bottom, so we can come in and take a look at the chickens without many of them escaping, and then open up to get out. So yeah, many thanks to my dad for coming over and helping, and the kids helped out quite a bit, and everyone got paint on their coats, but they're in the washer now, so they should come out just fine. I think they were set up there. I don't think they actually got up there on their own, so it'd be entertaining to watch them try and get down. But yeah, that's it from the farm.